long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, aka Columbia 1811, there was a man named Napoleon from France. He was a great monarch and created an empire, eventually being prompted to invade the Iberian Peninsula, Spain and Portugal.
Are you ready to surrender?
No! Spain will never come under your control.
Well, you'll encounter deep bloodshed. I recommend you quit now.
If you want this land, you'll have to take it by force.
I'm sorry it has to be like this. What a shame.
Napoleon quickly overtook Spain and then Portugal. His conquest of the peninsula was fierce.
Trabajo todos los días. I work all day, every day, but I can barely afford to feed my family, let alone buy us clothes and shoes. I don't know how much longer I can keep this up for. We're mistreated, we are poor, we are overworked, we have no representation in the government. I'm tired of this lifestyle. We need to do something about it.
Hi, I'm Simon Boulevard.
I'm raising an army to fight against the Spanish and kick them out of the Americas.
But that's treason. We could, like, go to jail or be put to death.
Would you rather die fighting for something you believe in? Or die in the fields working for people who have mistreated you so many times?
You bring up a good point. But how are we going to raise an army to outnumber the Spanish? Yes. How do you plan on getting a bunch of people to fight?
Well, I have been campaigning around other towns. You're just one of my many stops. And I will tell other people, and they will spread the word.
Well, it seems like a pretty good idea. Do you need any help recruiting others? I've been told that I can be a very persuasive person at times, so I think that I can be a valuable asset to your cause.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh, because when I was a kid, my dad taught me how to use a sword, and I've actually become pretty good with it, I must say. So you want to see? Sorry.
God, why me?
Okay, you bring up a valid point. Like, this is a good idea and all, but even if we somehow do manage to get enough people to outnumber the Spanish army, how are we going to make them superior to the Spanish swordsmen? Like, I may be okay with a sword, but I'm not great. I'm not better than a Spanish swordsman.
Well, I have some inside sources to say that the French ruler, Napoleon, is attacking Spain. And so they'll be weak from attacking from the mother country. So we'll actually stand a chance.
Oh, this is perfect. We actually stand a chance.
Let's go tell the rest of the village!
Woo!
As word spread that there was a chance to defeat the Spanish army, residents of the Guatemalan village began volunteering to fight.
Did you hear? Did you hear? Spain's army is weak. We have a chance to fight. We have been like a lion, stalking a gazelle for many years now. And we finally have our chance to take over.
Hooray!
Woo! Anybody who would like to enlist in the army, sign up here. What I meant to say was, you kind of have to, if I have to.
What is this attitude? For this, everyone must do sword training camp with cheesy, rocky music. Go, go, go!
Simón Bolívar led his army that included peasants, plainsmen, and even international support into battle against the Spanish in 1815, and the battles lasted for 10 years.
For Spain! The Great Colombia!
For Narnia!
Yeah! Victory is ours!
Yes!
I hereby call a meeting to all the leaders of Latin America to discuss our future plans. After our great victory over the Spanish army, we should figure out what we're going to do with the government of Latin America.
I say we become a monarchy with everyone under my rule.
Ew, I'll never be governed by the likes of you.
Hey, shut up!
You know what? I don't need you.
Hey,
I
No,
need to
please,
stop.
please, stop! We've just had enough fighting with the Spanish to be fighting among our own people.
You're right, Simone. What do you think we should do about the government, since you were one of the reasons this revolution happened?
I believe we should try to form a U.S.-style federation, so everyone will have a say.
That sounds like a good plan. The U.S. has been very successful in their government. But I don't want to be like those gringos anyways.
I agree. So no one country will be stronger than the other, when we will all be equal.
Yes, exactly. I also think Venezuela, Colombia, and Ecuador should also join to make one union, yet allowing each other to be its own individual state, which should be called Grand Colombia!
Yeah, what a great plan. With help of all these countries working together, we could become a very powerful union and never be conquered again.
I'm glad we're able to come to an agreement on this legitimate.
Yeah, we should also have Peru and Bolivia join Grand Colombia.
Of course, Latin America will one day be one.
Woohoo!
We are free, finally! I can't believe it. Long live Simón Bolívar!
You hear that? We're really making a difference. I know independence is what our people wanted. We gave it to them.
Who would have thought? We did.
What do you think we're doing all this time?
I don't know. It defiantly wasn't for myself. Nothing to do with all those taxes I had to pay.
Isn't it? Definitely. Well, Francisco, we deserve to celebrate. We did great.
Let's go.
A time regarded by Latin America as a success, a man's life ended at 47, viewed as a success, a revolution to sever ties with Europe, a success, a people took control of their country with success. However, not all successes last forever. After the death of Simón in 1830 to tuberculosis, disagreements divide Gran Colombia. Time passes and the states of Gran Colombia separate, and Latin America exists forever as independent free states.